I'm here with the wonderful Jürgen, who is the MD of Sloan LED. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, after you made me giggle uncontrollably. Tell me, Sloan LED, what do you guys do?
We do LED lighting mainly for signage on this show. Illuminated light boxes, letters, channel letters. But on this show mainly light boxes, replacing traditional fluorescent tubes that used to be used in this sort of application. More and more now it's used by LED. Because of the energy savings and the maintenance savings that you have with LED. It's a very efficient way of lighting, especially when LEDs have become much better than they were years ago. So the trend is going for LED lighting. You'll see a lot of examples around on the show.
There's lots of companies that have solutions like this. What makes you as a company particularly good at what you do?
First of all, we're quite an old company in this field. We started really in aerospace in 1957, really all about quality. And everything we do is driven by quality and efficiency, and we have a lot of experience in this field, starting in the early 2000s already. We try to be innovative, so create solutions that are different than what our competitors do, and bring advantages for installation, for maintenance to the users, but especially also for the end users, trying to create energy savings. It's all about return on investment nowadays. So even if the initial investment is a bit higher, at the end of the day, because of the energy savings, you will save money in the long run. And energy is not getting cheaper; energy is only getting more expensive.
What can people come and see on the stand today? What are you showcasing here?
Well, the new product we are showing here is what we call Poster Box 3, Generation 3, which is in this big case behind me. The novelty there is because LEDs have become more powerful and more efficient because of the lens technology we use. You can now have a pretty big light box, very shallow light box, illuminated with a very minimum amount of energy, and still get a very good illumination result. And that's the main novelty of this show here.
In terms of FESPA and being here, why did you guys come to the show?
We started doing FESPA about 3 years ago, I think, the first one in London. We were using other shows, other more visual communication shows. But with the market moving towards more light boxes as being the big mover in the market, and FESPA is more into that. And FESPA has become, I think, a more international show for us. We see both FESPA and the show we do in America, the ISA, as the main shows in this field for us worldwide. And
what makes FESPA such a great one?
Well, it attracts a lot of international visitors from all over the world, from all over the globe. It's very well organized, and it moves around, and I think that's one of the things I like about FESPA is that it's not always in the same location or alternating between locations. Because that sometimes it's easier for people in a certain geography to travel shorter distances, and you see that. You will see if you're here now in the Netherlands, you will see probably a lot more people coming from the northern hemisphere, from Scandinavia, and even countries like Estonia. I saw all sort of license plates when I drove in the parking just an hour ago. And if you have a show that's more, let's say, into Munich, you will attract more people from the southern part of Europe. So I think it's a good thing to make it also easier for the visitors to move the show around and to get it closer to them.
Brilliant. Jürgen, I hope you have a great show. Thank you very much for joining me.
It was a pleasure.